Hello crafty friends, welcome or welcome back. Today we're going to be starting off a very fun vlog. Originally, as I mentioned in my last video, I was going to be doing a video where I go through all of the clothing that I have made for myself this year. However, I had a very exciting parcel arrive in the mail on the weekend. So plans have changed and this video is going to be just me doing amigurumi, which it has been a while since I have crocheted any plushies and I really love doing it. But I thought this would be a fantastic opportunity to show you what's in here and do a fun video where I make some really cute amigurumi plushies. If you are new here, hello, I am Rhiannon. I am from Sydney, New South Wales, and over here we do a lot of crafting, mainly crochet, a little bit of knitting, and some sewing, and then I also like to dabble in other crafts. So welcome to my channel, and I hope you enjoy this video. I thought we would start off by opening up this parcel. It is from Patty and Bango's Place, one of my absolute favorite yarn stores. And this is some new colors in the Patty's Plush, which is a chenille yarn, which is my absolute favorite chenille yarn. So let's open this up and have a look at those new colors. Okay, so at the top of this parcel, we actually have some beautiful browns. These two browns are not new colors. They were already stocked in Patty's Plush, but Mel kindly sent them to me to restock in my Patty's Plush collection. So she sent me two of the beautiful quokka brown color, which I already have a plan for something that I'd like to make out of those. And then she also sent me two of the wallaby brown, which is like a super light kind of beige color and really lovely. But now we're going to move on to the new colors, which will be available to purchase by the time this vlog is out. It's actually releasing tomorrow, the 18th of June. So let's get into it. First of all, we have a stunning blue. This one is called Dolphin. Then you have a pretty pastel green. This one is called Crocodile, and I'll just turn it the right way up so the label is facing the correct way. Then we have a very pretty pink, and this is called Flamingo. And lastly, we have a gorgeous peach color, and this one is called Prawn. So here are all four of the new colors in Patty's Plush, and I'm very excited to make some things out of these new yarns. So my plan now is to go through my amigurumi patterns that I have previously purchased and choose a few to make with you guys in this vlog. And I am very excited to make some plushies because it has been a while since I have made any. I've been sort of focusing on wearables and blankets and things like that this year. So yes, I'm very excited to make some really adorable plushies with you in this vlog. Okay, so I just had lunch and I also popped on a cardigan. This is the Island Cardigan by Jules Makes, and I just think it is gorgeous. But it is so cold here in Sydney today, so I needed to pop on a cardigan. But while I was having lunch, I went through my recent purchases on Etsy, and one of the most recent amigurumi patterns that I have purchased is this adorable Mushroom Friends pattern by Alpaca Patterns. So here is a picture on my phone of the little mushroom friends that are included in this pattern. I think we're going to start off with the one with the frog, and I'm not sure if I'll make both in this vlog. We'll see how we go, but I'm very excited to make the little one. It's got a little mushroom and it's got a little frog and 3 mushrooms in a pot. So I think it is so adorable. So I thought I'd go through the yarns that I'm planning on using for this project. So majority of this is Patty's Plush, and for this vlog, I will predominantly be using Patty's Plush. Also, a link to Patty and Bango's Place, the online store, will be below, as well as any links to patterns that I mention in this vlog. But we have two browns. So we have Quokka, and I've forgotten the name of this brown. I'm terrible with remembering names. I only remember this because I only just unboxed or unpackaged this color in the package that Mel sent. But we've got this color for the pot and this color for the little legs. Then for the mushrooms, we have, of course, red and white. And then for the frog, I thought we would use the new green crocodile. I just thought it would look really cute. Little light green frog with the mushrooms. Also, I think in this pattern, there's a little bit of moss around the mushrooms. So I do have this moss yarn. I can't remember where I got this from, but I just thought it was perfect to go around the mushrooms. So we'll see if I do end up using that. But for now, here are all of the colors, and let's get started. We're starting off with the cute little legs, and I'm actually using a 4.5mm hook, which is recommended in the pattern. Usually with amigurumi, I use like a 5 to 5.5. With Patty's Plush, I tend to use a 5, but I thought I would give a 4.5 a go. It has been a while since I've done amigurumi, so I don't know how my tension is anymore. I'm going to go ahead and finish making these legs off camera now because I'm useless at talking and doing amigurumi, but I will show you those when I'm finished and we can move on to the next part. I just finished crocheting the cute little legs, and I'm actually going to pause here because my 3-year-old has requested I come and play some board games with her, but I will pick this up later and I will catch up with you then. Hello, I am back and I have roughly half an hour until I need to go do school pickup. So I thought I would work up the as much as I can get done on the pot now. So I'm going to be using this beige color, as I mentioned before, for the pot. And I believe the little legs will be crocheted in as we go, and it's worked from bottom up. So let's get started. I thought I'd also show you my gorgeous little stitch marker. There we go. That I got from the Loose Thread. I'm not sure if she's still selling them. I will pop on the screen if she is. But I have quite a few of her beautiful stitch markers that I love using. So I thought I would talk to you a bit about why I haven't been doing much amigurumi this year. So if you've been around my channel and you've known me for a while, most of last year and I think the year before, I was selling my crochet plushies at markets and online and things like that, and also writing patterns. So this year I decided to kind of step away from monetizing my crochet hobby. I returned to teaching at the end of last year. I'm a casual primary school teacher, and I just felt like I was no longer going to have enough time to do all of the markets and things like that. And I also just wanted it to be a hobby for myself again. So I have really been enjoying just making things for myself and loved ones, and just making whatever I want and not trying to make heaps of stock for markets. I did love doing the markets and things like that. But yeah, I think it just got too much for me. And yes, so of course, because I am no longer doing markets and things like that, I didn't need to be constantly making plushies and things like that. So yes, I have mostly this year just been making like crocheting clothes and blankets and things like that. I've become really passionate this year about learning to create my own wardrobe. So I wanted to stop supporting fast fashion and buying from big stores and big companies and stuff like that, and learn how to make my own clothes and make stuff that's my style and I'm going to wear lots. And so that became a real focus for me. That has been a real focus for me this year. And yeah, just meant that I was spending less time making plushies and more time doing that. But there have been quite a few plushies that I wanted to make. So I thought I would do this video and yeah, make some cute plushies with you. But I am going to stop talking because as you can see, I am struggling to keep count as well as talk. So the rest of this little bit of today, I think I'm just going to record myself crocheting and pop some fun music over the top. And then, yeah, let's see how much I can get done today. Friends, it has been a few days since I last caught up with you, and don't mind the children in the background. It is Sunday, so I think last time I filmed it was Tuesday. I kind of got a little bit hyper fixated on a different project, which I will show you the full reveal in another video, but here is what I have been working on. It is a cardigan for my middle child who is turning 6 soon, and it's using this gorgeous, I think it's retro daisy flower pattern. So I've been having so much fun making this cardigan, and look at those sleeves, very rainbow, very fun. So yes, I have been a little bit hyperfixating on that. I have almost finished our little potted mushrooms friend. So here is the pot, and even just this is so adorable. Look at that cute little face. And then I have finished making all 3 of the mushrooms. So now I just need to make the frog. So I thought I would make the little frog with you guys, and then we can sew it all together, and I'm going to put a little bit of moss on it, and I think it's going to look so cute. So we should be able to get that done today, and then we can move on to the next project. So I'm going to grab the green yarn and the pattern, and I'm going to get started. I just finished crocheting the frog, and I don't think you're ready for how cute it is. Look at him! Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I did embroider the eyes on because I don't have any 6mm eyes, but I think it looks so cute. And now I get to sew all of the pieces onto the pot, so I'm going to do that now. I just finished sewing all of the pieces on, and it looks so adorable. I am completely in love. Here it is, and I'll show you a bit closer. I love the moss, I love the cute little frog, and the mushrooms. It is just the cutest. I've mentioned this before, but Alpaca Patterns is one of my absolute favorite pattern designers. I love everything that she designs, and I actually have a whole bunch of patterns that I have purchased, but I haven't made yet. So yeah, I'll have to get around to making those. But I had so much fun making this adorable little mushroom pot, and I have to choose somewhere for it to sit now. But now we get to move on to another project. Okay, so I have decided the next pattern I'm going to make is the pig pattern by Crochet Grove, and I'll pop a picture here. I just think it is so cute. I think I bought the pattern pretty much when she released it because I just loved it so much. It's definitely, in my opinion, the most correct looking pig, especially with the nose and everything. So I've decided I am going to do the snout in flamingo, and then I've got this lighter pink. I'm so sorry, I have forgotten the name of this color, but again, it's all Patty's Plush. And then so this is the body, and then for the hooves, I'm going to do this brown color. So I'm going to get started on that, and I'm really excited to make this one. It looks so adorable. I've just finished making the snout, and I'm working on the head now, but I thought I would show you because I just think it is so clever. So here is how it is looking, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's like kind of 2 indents, and that is from doing inside out bobble stitches, which I think is so clever, and it just really gives that pig look. I think often with pig patterns, they just kind of do like a flat darker purple, and it just doesn't quite look perfectly pig-like, but this is so cute. I'm having so much fun making this. I am extremely tempted to make all of the pigs in this pattern, but I'm going to limit myself for this vlog just to make this pink pig, but it's going to look so cute. I cannot wait for it to be finished. All right, a progress update, and then I'm going to go and take a break and have lunch and all that kind of stuff. So I have, I believe, finished the head, and I just popped in some eyes, and here is how it is looking. It's actually working out pretty quick, and yes, I am really enjoying making it. So I think I'll probably work on this again later this afternoon, but for now, this is how much we've gotten done of the pig. Hello friends, it is Tuesday the 23rd of June, so it has been a few days since I last spoke to you, but I did work a little bit more on the pig. Currently, it is looking a bit like a potato, but a very cute potato nonetheless. The nose I just love so much, and I popped in the eyes. I think last time I showed you I had popped in the eyes, but I continued working the body. So the body is finished, and now we just need to make the legs and the tail and the ears. So I thought we could try and get this done today. It would be awesome. That way I can make a few more things in this vlog. Just started on the first leg, and we've got 2 rounds of just single crochet around, so hopefully I can talk and crochet at the same time. But I am really enjoying doing amigurumi. A lot of the projects that I have done this year have been really time consuming and long projects, because there's been like this knitted jumper, for example, and then blankets and just a lot of wearables. And yeah, so it's been really fun making something that's a bit quicker to make, although the 2 projects so far that I've chosen haven't been super quick projects. And for this video, we probably won't get a bunch of things made because they are more time-consuming amigurumi projects, but definitely quicker than the other projects that I've currently got in my whip basket. And another thing I wanted to add, I think earlier I talked about why I haven't really done any amigurumi this year, and the fact that I stopped selling my work, and for some weird reason my brain was just like, oh, well, now I can't do amigurumi really, because I would just be making something that's not super useful. They're more of just a little thing that you just put on a shelf, or I mean, I do have 3 kids, and they have so many little amigurumi animals that I have made them. So I definitely need to like not make them anymore. in saying that though, I am planning on making something for my daughter whose birthday is in almost a week. And I don't know if I'll do it in this vlog, but if not, I'll do it in the next one or I'll show you somewhere. But yes, I think it is so silly of me to feel that way, that I need to be crocheting or knitting or crafting to make something that will serve a purpose, especially like clothes and blankets. They're very functional things. So I will definitely be making sure to do more amigurumi in the future for myself, so that I have a bunch of cute little guys to sit in my craft room and around my house to bring me some joy. But I have just spoken for I don't know how long, and I think I've done 6 stitches. So I'm going to keep working on these cute little legs, cute little pig legs, and I will probably record myself doing that, or I will show you the progress when I'll probably get those pieces done and then do the sewing. And yes, enough talking from me and more crochet. I just finished the 4 little pig trotters, so there's a bit of shaping that needs to be done, but I think my plan is, because I only have like less than an hour to work on these. Actually, yes, no, less than an hour. I'm going to make the ears and the tail, and then I will show you those, and then I will sew it probably tonight, because I also want to have some lunch. So yes, I'm going to make the ears and the tail now, and then I'll show you, and then I'll have lunch, and then I will sew it all together and be able to show you the final pig tomorrow. Both ears are now finished, and I thought I would show you how cute it's going to look with its little ear sewn on. I am so excited to sew this all together. But I've decided so the tail, you can make it as a separate piece, but I am going to crochet it straight into my pig once the legs are attached. So I'm going to take a break now from this project, go and have some lunch, and I've got a few things I need to do this afternoon with my kids, and then this evening I'm going to sew this pig all together like I mentioned just before. And yes, I'll be able to show you the finished pig tomorrow, and then we can start another project. So I will catch you tomorrow. Good morning, friends. I did indeed finish the pig last night, and it turned out so cute. I love the snout and the ears and the cute little springy tail. It is just so cute. Highly recommend this pattern by Crochet Grove. I also saw recently that she is releasing a book, which I will definitely be purchasing, because every pattern so far that she's shown on Instagram has looked amazing. But I am in love with my little pig. I actually realized that it was the perfect make for me, because I haven't really shared it online, but I'm vegan, and this year, I believe, it has been 10 years since I have eaten meat. So my cute little pig friend can be like a little gift to myself, as like a celebration of my 10-year anniversary of not eating meat. So there you go. But yes, really love this little guy. And now we can move on to the next project. And I actually decided last night what I was going to make. My husband helped me choose, because there are so many patterns that I have on my list, but of course I don't have time in this vlog to make them all, but we're going with another farm animal. So I've decided to make the mallard duck version of the silly goose pattern by Sweet Creams Co. I have made this duck before. I've also made the goose from this pattern, but that was for a market, so it's sold, and I have been wanting to make one for myself for some time. So we're gonna make the duck, the mallard duck. I've got all of my yarn ready to go. We've got yellow for the beak, orange for the feet, and then the green, white. Oh, just realized I haven't got the dark brown. I'll grab that in a second. And then grey for the color changes on the mallard, on the body. So I'm going to get started on that now. And yes, very excited to have my own little silly mallard duck. It is such a cute pattern. It's a duck head. I have been working on the duck, and so far we have the body and the head, which is kind of looking like a pin. Like, is it called a pin? Like temp and bowling. I think that's what they're called. Anyways, he's looking very funny right now. And then I have finished one of the cute little feet. So I'm going to take a break for now, and then I'll probably make the rest of the parts of our mallard duck and then sew it together, and I will show you the finished result when he is finished. Hello friends, it is late afternoon, so I apologize for the lighting, but I thought quickly before it gets too dark and you can't see the finished duck, which I just finished in good lighting, I thought I would show you it. Here it is. Isn't it so cute? I love this pattern so much. I'm extremely tempted to make the flamingo for my daughters, and also the kiwi bird for my mum, who is a New Zealander. She lives in Australia, but she's from New Zealand. But oh my gosh, he turned out so adorable. I am completely obsessed. Hello friends, it is Thursday the 25th of June, and today is going to be my last day of crocheting little amigurumi friends. So I thought I would start off by showing you the duck again, just in case the lighting in the last part of the video was no good, because I did record it like almost 5 o'clock at night, and it's winter here in Sydney, and pretty much the sun is starting to go down at like 3 o'clock. Anyways, here is the duck again, just in case the lighting was terrible, just so you can see how stinking cute it is. I absolutely love the way he sits. It's just adorable. Anyways, today we are going to be crocheting a very adorable moth. The pattern is by Fire Crochet, and the yarns I'm using, so Patty's Plush again, we've got white for the head of the moth, then we've got brown for the antennae and the legs, and green for the wings, and then the body of the moth I'm actually going to be using this fluffy yarn that I got from Spotlight. I'm hoping it's not too fluffy, but also the fluffier the cuter, right? So I'm going to get started on that, and I will update you with my progress. So I finished the body, and then I just went and had lunch, and my daughter and I actually made some purple dino cookies. But yes, the body is finished, and for some weird reason, like, fur yarn is really hard to work with. It really tests your skills as an amigurumi crocheter. But I've made things before with fur yarn and it was fine. But maybe it's because it's white. It was just a bit more of a challenge. And it shouldn't have been more challenging because it's just making like an oval shape. It's not trying to do like, I don't know, more details or features or anything. Anyways, I got it done, and now we have the funny little fuzzy furry moth body all finished. And I gave it a little brush with, I've got one of these like pet brush things to make the fur a little bit, I don't know, fluffier. So I'm going to make the antennae, legs, and wings now, and then we can sew it all together. But it's so cute. Yeah, I think it looks so adorable. I actually am very happy with the fluffiness of this yarn. It's not too fluffy in my opinion, especially when you look at moths. They're like the fluffiest little insects. But yes, gonna go and crochet the rest of this and then sew it all together. I just noticed how cute our doc friend is here sitting in the corner of the screen. But I have been working on the moth, and I got 6 of these little legs made, and then the 2 antennae, and then I have finished one of the upper wings. So it's gonna look really adorable when I have everything sewn together. However, I'm going to have to stop there until this evening because I need to go and do school pickup and all of that stuff. So tonight I'm going to be sewing this all together and finishing it off, and I will be able to show you it tomorrow. And then tomorrow, if the weather allows, I will be going somewhere and doing a little photo shoot of them, because I think of all of the little amigurumi friends that I've made in this video, because I think they deserve a cute little photo shoot. So yes, I will see you tomorrow morning. Hello friends, it is Friday the 26th of June, and last night I did indeed get the moth finished, and I think I don't want to choose favorites, but this guy is my favorite. I mean, hello, this is the cutest thing I have ever seen. The wings, incredible, gorgeous, obsessed. I am completely obsessed with this cute little guy, and now I want to make all of the different colored kind of moths that there are, and this pattern is fantastic, and I had so much fun making it. It was a little bit of a challenge sewing the pieces into the fur yarn. I just need to, I guess, practice, because I haven't really done much sewing into fur yarn. Everything that all of the other projects that I've done that have used fluffy fur yarn have been like crocheted in, not sewn in. But regardless, the pieces are well sewn in there, and I'm just completely in love. It is just so cute, gorgeous, obsessed. 100% go get yourself this pattern and make yourself a million moths. But anyways, that is the end of this vlog. My plan is to take these cute little guys to a little location near me and get some footage, which I will show you at the end of this vlog. But I'm just going to quickly sum up what my experience doing this vlog. First of all, I absolutely loved getting back into amigurumi. I will be doing more amigurumi in the future, and I had so much fun. All of these patterns were fantastic. I will say they were definitely not for beginners. There was a lot of sewing and some techniques that may be challenging to beginners if you're a beginner. And yes, I just had a great time making some fun little guys that have no purpose apart from bringing me a lot of joy. But I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. Let me know if you liked this style of vlog, if you would like me to do more amigurumi, and any patterns you recommend. And also maybe if you would like to see me do some specific types of crochet. I was thinking of doing a tapestry vlog sometime soon. I have a big tapestry pattern that I would like to make So let me know if you want to see that in the future. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.